Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Whether you're in need of a website, domain, or online store, make your next move with Squarespace. Alright, I'll be honest. I can't say I've made that many good photos in 2020. But I think that's to be expected. And to be honest, I can't say I'm one for New Year's resolutions. I don't find them very helpful. But I've been reflecting a bit on the turning of the year and just thinking a bit more about what I can do to push forward and make this year even better, even more productive, even higher quality. Just push forward and make better things. So I guess this is what I'm thinking about, the things I'm trying to be more focused on towards 2021. So the main thing I'm going to be focusing on is creative direction and just planning. I think for the last year, the thing that's really impressed me with a shoot, if I've really liked it, hasn't been the technical ability of the photographer. It's been the concept and the idea that they've gone with to make the shoot really special. I'm much more impressed with ideas than I am ability. So I thought I'd show you an example of something which has impressed me recently, which was this shoot on The Face magazine by Francis Plummer of Slow Tie. Slow Tie is a super British musician. He loves talking about where he comes from, and it feels like such an important part of his identity. So when I saw this shoot by Francis Plummer on The Face magazine, it really blew me away. They took some really simple kind of elements of British culture, or I guess it's not even culture, it's just British roads, and used that to make something really cool. So they took this 20-mile-an-hour speed limit sign, which you'll see painted on roads where you need to drive slowly, repainted it in a studio, and got them to stand on it. Pretty cool. They also did it with slow, which is another road sign in the UK, and they painted it with this awesome perspective so that you could take this photo which kind of bends your mind a little bit. And it's just like taking something so simple as this and repurposing it, and just a little bit of thought took this to the next level. And I don't by any means want to undermine what Francis did here, because I think it is incredibly talented to have that thought and to produce it. I think that thought that he had is what took it to the next level, not necessarily the photography itself, even though that is also great. Yeah, that shoot really impressed me, and I guess that was the thing which spurred me on to think about this for a video. The more time you spend planning and prepping a shoot, the easier you're going to make it on the day of shooting. Doesn't an easier shoot day with better results just sound appealing? It's usually the set design, the lighting, and the concept which wow me. And these are things which often I don't focus on. For the most part of my photography career, I've been really into no planning, just kind of rocking up and trying to make the most of what you've got, and like a really relaxed form of portraiture. But the more I'm invested, the more I realise these aren't my favourite photos to look at. So I'm going to change that. Another thing which I want to do is continue to push forward and make interesting YouTube videos. But I guess more so I mean interestingly filmed YouTube videos, which has been something I've been doing a lot more of this year. At least I hope so. An idea I actually had that came to me whilst making this video with the shot in the snow was kind of making these homages to some of the great photos of the past by kind of repurposing them as talking shots in my videos. The shot out the window of the snow earlier in the video, when I was composing that, I've actually shot it before, and I normally just open the window all the way and you don't even notice it's out a window. But I put it just into frame and realised it really reminded me of a photo that Robert Frank took, and that later Alex Soth recreated out this American hotel window looking over this mining town in the snow. And that's what sparked this idea that maybe I could recreate some of my favourite photos in these videos as the talking shots. It'd be a fun little project to kind of pursue. So yeah, I just want to be more interesting, push myself further, and filming these videos in new and interesting ways not only helps, hopefully, to keep you engaged, but to make it challenging for myself. It's very easy to get comfortable and lazy within making these kind of things. It'd be much easier for me just to sit down and talk for 10 minutes straight, sat at a set. But doing things like this with the mirror, I'm trying. So why don't you let me know in the comments, what are you going to be thinking about in the new year? What are you going to put your efforts into? And what do you hope to achieve this year? I think everyone has had a fairly similar year this year, and hopefully next year everyone can put their efforts into making something really cool. That would be nice. I also just want to let you know, I'm going to do another live stream on Thursday. The last one seemed to go really well. People seem to enjoy it. So if you want to check it out, I'm going to go live at 4 PM UK time on Thursday. Probably reviewing some of your photos again, since that seemed to be a hit. And we did not get through all of them, so put it in your diary. Finally, I'd like to thank Squarespace again for sponsoring this video. If you're looking to purchase a new domain, maybe start a blog, an online store, a website, maybe it's a photography portfolio, or any other kind of website, Squarespace is the perfect place to do so. They've got an amazing variety of themes to get you started, and you definitely don't need any prior web building experience to build a really professional looking website. With the turning of a new year, it's probably the perfect time to go through your portfolio and make sure you're showing off your work in the best way possible. And in my opinion, you need a website. It's how you're going to show clients what you're capable of. And in my opinion, having something that looks super clean and elegant and shows your photos off well, yet is super easy to build, maintain and update, that's so essential. That sounds perfect. And that's what Squarespace is. So if you want to go and build yourself a new website today, you can do so following the link in the description and using the code negativefeedback to get 10% off your order. So thank you very much for sticking with me this year. Thank you for watching these videos. There's going to be more. Probably in a week. I can say the next video will be in a year's time, but really it's just a week away. That's why normally I'm not too bothered about resolutions, because in reality it's only a couple of days that have passed. But see you then.